welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie, and if you saw the title of today's video, this is going to be a crap show. I think Elaine Brendahoff actually did it, guys. I think she might be getting this verdict overthrown and declaring a mistrial. Because, guys, it's just come out. Juror 15 was the wrong juror. What is happening? It's so funny because so many people, and I say this with love to y'all because this isn't really a y'all, but I had people in my life going, you know, you really don't want to talk about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. The subject is dead. But your girl's intuitive. I called it as it was breaking, and obviously I had things come up. Y'all know the story as to why I couldn't cover it, and then I went to TikTok, and this isn't over. This is not over by a long shot, and this is hilarious, guys. Here's the thing. As somebody who watched the trial, who's seen what's gone on, I don't want any negative thing to happen for Johnny, but at the end of the day, Johnny got what he wanted. He got his good PR, guys, which is what he wanted out of this, and his name back. So at the end of the day, Johnny's gonna win no matter what, but we also win because this just keeps getting more and more crazy and more entertaining. And if you're new here and you like videos like this, make sure and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment and a like. All of that greatly helps. Also, guys, again, I'm on Dress Watch. So I've never worn this dress before, and I need new bras. Obviously, I was like, I really want to wear it, so I don't care. So today, after I'm done filming, it's Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works Day, and they have their SAS sale, so I'm so excited because y'all want to hear about that. I don't care. You come here because I'm feminine and girly and hyper. Not a lot of people on YouTube are like this in the realms that I talk about things like finance and law. You're supposed to be super serious. Everybody's supposed to be super masculine, which is fine. Your girl can play that. Y'all know me. But yeah, so whatever this dress does, my apologies ahead of time. Also, look at this. It's a very pretty, long dress, and I love it. Y'all don't know this, but I live in a state of dresses. Well, when I go out. So like when I go out, I super love to dress up, super be girly. I don't wear makeup because screw that. Who has the time? And it feels like cement on my face and more chemicals and more heavy metals. So I don't do that, but I love dresses and things like this. And then I get home and it's just like leggings, sweatpants, sweatshirts all day, every day. Because it makes sense. I think a lot of women are like that though. So my battery's also about to die. So you're gonna see a cut in a second. You know, I kind of like to just do freeform. But let's dive into this and see exactly what's happening. I've got tons and tons of information. So as we know that on Amber Heard's side, they've been trying to declare a mistrial, right? They've been trying to get this verdict thrown out or even redo the whole trial altogether. Now, one thing they've said is that they had evidence that they weren't allowed to put in that wasn't admissible. But that's everything. But I guess they're saying that the reasons they won like the UK trial was because they had evidence there that we wouldn't allow here. So that's one thing as to why they want to redo the trial. The other thing is, holy crap, is Amber's PR completely shot? And this could, I doubt it, but it could be a saving grace because now they know what they did wrong, even though Amber doesn't admit to a lot of wrongdoing. And I will say this, love her or hate her, disagree, agree, it doesn't matter. If Elaine Brendahoff pulls this off and gets a mistrial, that girl, she is a beast. She is a beast. And again, I'm not saying we have to agree with her. I'm not saying you have to like her, but I'm saying she is one HELL of a lawyer. She can actually pull this off. And more power to her. This has probably been a horrific situation for everybody involved, including her, because we had those reports of her crying during the trial a few times. And I can understand, stressful situation with a stressful client. On top of that, the rumors are the lawyers might not be getting paid anyway, which is insane because her insurance might not cover this. So they're gonna really need to make sure Amber has some money to go after, and considering it looks like she has a $15 million book deal that has a bidding war for it, they're gonna wanna make sure she can pony up some money. So I can understand this being stressful for everybody, but wow, what a crazy turn of events if this happens. Let's go ahead and jump onto my computer. I wanna show you guys exactly what's going on and give you more details. So here we go. This is from Yahoo. Well, this is from on Yahoo, but from Deadline. It says, Johnny Depp verdict thrown into chaos as wrong juror seated in Virginia trial. So we have it confirmed. The wrong juror was seated. Amber Heard says she wants a new trial. Oh, who wants season 2? Who wants season 2 of Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp? This girl does. It says exclusive. If there wasn't enough drama swirling around Johnny Depp's win over Amber Heard in his multi-million-dollar defamation suit last month, things have turned judicially weird. That is the understatement. What do you mean turned? It has been. I don't think it can turn when it already was. I mean, it's lots of twists and turns, but when there's so many, now I'm just arguing semantics. But I'm excited. But we're gonna giggle. And this is so funny, guys. I can't stop laughing at how stupid this whole thing is. It says, Miss Heard had a right to rely on the basic protection, as prescribed by the Virginia Code, that the jurors in the trial would be individuals who were actually summoned for jury duty, says a partially redacted new filing Friday, so this happened just yesterday, by the Aquaman Star's legal team. And it says, in this case, it appears that juror number 15 was not, in fact, the same individual as listed on the jury panel. Attorney Elaine Brendahoff adds in language similar to a previous filing of June 24th. Ms. Heard's due process was therefore compromised under these circumstances. A mistrial should be declared and a new trial ordered. Oh, I have so many questions we're going to get into in the end. Unlike the previous motions and memorandums placed in the Fairfax County Courthouse docket late last month to dismiss the June 1st verdict and get a new trial, today's supplemental memo has a lot more details on what could snatch victory from Depp in his long legal battle with his ex-wife. According to the redacted filing, the summons for jury duty was sent out to a Virginia resident in April, and this is the key points, guys, for the much-delayed $15 million defamation action Depp had set off in March 2019 against Heard for a 2018 Washington Post op-ed she penned on being the public face of domestic blank. However, also according to today's filing, it seems that there are two individuals residing at the same address with, at the very least, the same last name. One a 77-year-old and another a 52-year-old. So they were actually right about this. My question is, how long did her side know about this? We'll get into that and what that means. The former was the summoned one, but it looks like the latter was the one who showed up. Thus, the 52-year-old, redacted, sitting on the jury for 6 weeks, was never summoned for jury duty on April 11th and did not appear in the list as required, Friday's damning filing asserts. I mean, it makes sense if it's family members, two of them are living at the same house, right? And you get a piece of mail and you're thinking, okay, it's not for the older guy, it's for me. But yeah, I guess in that case, I mean, it's up to the courthouse to make sure that everybody is who they say they are? I mean, that's another thing. Aren't they checking ID? Don't they have to, like, give information and fill out paperwork and stuff? Social security numbers and whatnot? This is going to get so interesting. Okay, so it says, not noticed by officers or clerks of the court. The younger individual made it all the way to the jury without apparently ever being asked to produce any ID, or with perhaps fake ID, the filing in place. Okay, so they don't know yet. That was one question I had. We don't know yet what's going on with the ID. Okay. Additionally, it looks like someone filled out the required online information form, either intentionally or accidentally, to say that they were born in 1945. Can the juror get in trouble for fraud? Okay, so here's a question. I have so many questions now going through my head. Could Heard's side argue that this is somebody working for Depp, right? You know, like one of the randos. Guys, my head is exploding. I have so many questions. It says, unaware of this at the time and during the media-frenzied trial, Heard's defense team now wants an explanation and to see some consequences, which could take the shine off Team Depp. I don't think there's a lot you can do to take off too much shine of them because they've done such a good job, but this is interesting. And this wouldn't be Johnny's fault. This wouldn't be his team's fault, but Heard's camp is going to try to spin it that way. As the court no doubt agrees, it is deeply troubling for an individual not summoned for jury duty nonetheless to appear for jury duty and serve on a jury, especially in a case such as this. Something this I cannot believe. You know, with all the checks and balances, like anytime you enter a courthouse, you gotta like almost completely take off your clothes and run through monitors. You're telling me that to serve on a jury, nobody checked an ID? I guess I could understand if they filled out the paperwork to say 1945 and the person was intentionally lying. I could kind of understand maybe not checking the year in the person, because that gets kind of awkward, because what does this person just look younger or older for their age? I could kind of get that. But not checking IDs in the right way. What do you do? It's kind of scary. I don't know. It is. It's kind of scary. So it says, where'd I go? Virginia. Or it says, this is a high-profile case where the fact and date of the jury trial were highly publicized prior to and after the issuance of the juror summonses. Virginia has in place statutory code provisions designed to ensure the person called for jury duty is the person arriving for jury duty. Well, what are those code provisions? Because they apparently didn't work. Fairfax County Juror Questionnaire webpage furthers this goal by requiring all county residents to log in using their 7-digit juror number, zip code, and birth date. Wow! So the person intentionally put in the wrong one. It says, attention 5, emphasis added. Those safeguards are in place and relied upon by the parties to verify the identity of the correct juror, to ensure due process and a fair trial for all litigants. When these safeguards are circumvented or not followed, as appears to be the case here, the right to a jury trial and due process are undermined and compromised. Holy crap, guys. Neither reps for Heard or Depp responded to Deadline's request for comment on Friday's filings. We are also attempting to contact the Virginia court for insight. While the particulars are way out there, the gist of Heard's move here is no surprise. Almost within a minute of the 10 million plus verdict came down June 1st in favor of an absent Depp in Judge Penny courtroom. Heard's defense and a $100 million countersuit team have promised to fight the ruling on appeal, which we knew was going to happen, but again, I have questions. Facing having to put up a $8.3 million bond to move forward. Heard's team may have chopped off the financial Gordian knot with this apparent Keystone Cops-like incident. Holy crap. I think Elaine might have done it. Now, the question is going to be with Judge Penny in the court. What happens in this situation? I'm wondering what kind of precedent that they have for something like this, if this has ever happened at all. But I'm actually wondering, are we going to get a mistrial? But here's the thing. Here's a question. How long did Amber Heard's team know about this? Because could Johnny's team turn around and say, you had evidence of this beforehand, and then try to sue them for withholding that? Like, what type of rabbit holes is this going to go down, and how crazy does this situation get? But again, regardless of whether or not you hate her, you like her, you love her, you know, and most people don't like Elaine at this point because of what she's represented with Amber. This is a brilliant move. The fact that they were able to they have been going through everything with a fine-tooth comb. But how long have they been doing that? And can Heard's team prove that? Because if they had this information while the trial was going on, they should have brought it up during the trial to replace the juror. So where does the responsibility fall there? And again, we can argue all kinds of stuff, but Elaine Brendahoff is intelligent. Her lawyers, I mean, they made a lot of dumb moves, but there is intelligence there to where I bet they know the laws enough that they are trying to skirt around them. But obviously, that's exactly what they're doing. Yeah, I'm floored. What do you guys think? Did Elaine pull this off? Or are we going to see season 2 of this crap show? Sound off in the comments. Let me know. If you like this video, guys, please leave me a like. Also, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'd love to have you every single day. And we can just giggle and have fun with this whole thing because this is just insanity. What is going to happen? I'm kind of on the edge of my seat. I want to know. All right, guys, take care. Lots of love, lots of blessings. Till the next video, I'm giving everybody hugs, kisses, new bras, hopefully, and watching my dresses. All right, guys, stay safe, and I will see you soon. And I'm just wishing everybody so much love. Another big thing really quickly, I hit 25,000 views yesterday on the channel. The shorts I'm doing are really taking off. To everybody who's watched them, to everybody who's liking the content, thank you so much. I'm so grateful to wake up and see that I had 50,000 views in 2 days. I'm just on day 4 of coming back. Grateful is not the word. I am eternally grateful to you guys. And I love you. And hopefully we'll just keep building this and we will have so much fun. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.